Thank you for joining us. I'm Nick Parker in New York, and this is CNN Newsroom. Geneva remains a city on edge this hour, one day after Swiss authorities raised the terror alert there. A source close to the investigation says US intelligence picked up communications between a group of extremists. Nick Robertson has more for us from Geneva. Nick, good to have you with us. So what more do we know about what triggered this terror alert? On this quiet residential street in the Sinaloa state capital of Culiacan, with a school just across the street, is one of 5 Chapo Guzman safe houses. We're going inside to take a look. In almost every bedroom of the house, there are 2 TV screens, one for security and one for TV. But when you go into the bathroom, the picture of a normal house really does transform. Beneath this bathtub, a secret tunnel. So if you climb down the steps, you find yourself in the tunnel itself, and you can see it's been quite carefully constructed out of wood. You have to crouch a little bit, but you're quite mobile. And there's an electricity system running throughout it. The nearest other safe house from here is 3 kilometers in this direction. Good to have you with us. This is Connect the World. The top stories this hour. Pope Francis is celebrating Mass in the capital of the Central African Republic. He landed there this morning on the final leg of his 6-day visit to Africa. You're seeing live pictures of that right now. We're joined by Craig Bennett. He's the CEO of Friends of the Earth and was at the demonstration in London. Craig, thanks very much for your time today. We are seeing a number of major protests around the world, and this is clearly an expression of public will and hope that something can be done in Paris. But to what extent can these protests actually shape events there, do you think, behind closed doors? There is still a long way to go. Late in the afternoon, we got word of a military operation underway. So we just arrived at a crime scene in daylight hours, just outside the main downtown area of Tampico. Behind me, you can see that the army are here. Just over here, you see the federal police, the gendarmerie, and they are attending the scene of a body lying in the street. The man had been shot in the head, execution style. Welcome to our viewers around the world. You're watching continuing special coverage of Greece's referendum. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nick Parker at CNN Center, and it is shaping up to be a dramatic day. Greeks have just hours left to cast their ballots in a crucial referendum. The outcome could determine whether Greece accepts another bailout or leaves the Eurozone after years in an economic slump. 17-year-old Alex Giovanni Murcio is getting ready, packing a kit with dark clothing that is light enough to travel, but warm enough to keep out the cold at night. He's about to start a long and dangerous journey, crossing the border illegally into the United States. Alex is staying in what's known as Migrant Hotel. This shelter took over an abandoned hotel around 4 years ago, and now it can accommodate 200 migrants, children and adults. There's no electricity here, as you can see, and people are sleeping anywhere they can. Volkswagen shares are plunging again. The company admitted it understated CO2 emissions for 800,000 cars. Hello, it is Wednesday, November the 4th. I'm Nick Parker. This is The Business View, live from New York.
You can both sing together. Who doesn't know the tune?
Quite an Aladdin's cave of toys you've got there. So a quick question for you. How important are these massive brands? I can still hear the beautiful, sweet music there. How important are these big brands? Is there scope in the market for more offbeat products, do you think, as we head into Christmas?
There is.
Shocker is a rudo, or bad guy. I asked him to go through the basics of what people needed to know about being a luchador.
You have to have a good entrance. You can either go over the ropes or you can come in between the ropes, you know.
Things quickly took a turn for the worse. What does that mean, lock up?
Lock up is the tie up, you know.
Okay.
And here, this is where we measure our strength. You know, you push, no, you gotta push hard. Yeah, you twist their arm, you know.
Oh yeah, you twist the arm, yeah.
Puts a lot of pressure on the shoulders.
It has a little pinch to it.
All you gotta do is this, look.
It was definitely time to leave. Nick Parker, CNN, Mexico City.